I've been a proud campus employee for years, and it's my pleasure today to introduce Dr. Renata. Renata is our Vice Provost of Online Education. Renata?
Thank you, Bill. And congratulations to all the graduates, and welcome. Welcome to camp. Just such a great day to be here. I also want to extend a welcome to the families and friends who are here. We know that you were part as well, and we're so pleased that you're able to join us. Thank you for coming and being here. Many of you may not realize are one of 499 students who are graduating today, this weekend, through Penn State's campus, which is phenomenal, don't you think? Congratulations, everyone. Now, of course, not all be with us today. So we do have an event, both folks that are on and that are and joining us remotely. For those that are joining remotely, please that there is no distance that can diminish the pride that we feel in this accomplishment that you have attained. So let me just open up with a few remarks. Each of you have had a separate tackled particular challenges. You've celebrated the way individuals who have helped you. You've really shown the tenacity that we know that's inside of you, and is participating today. We have today an opportunity to have students share these stories. We're going to have one this afternoon, and not all of them will be able to be here for either of these. But I do think it's important that we recognize journeys that people take along the way, So Jace is joining us. He earned a Bachelor of Science degree in business this morning. That he was just completed. And is here to share with us his journey. Please join me. Please welcome Jace to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Angie, and good morning, and congratulations, everybody. Again, my name is Jace, and I'm proud and excited to be standing before you today. I am a traditional student, like many of you, working full-time, trying to make time for my family and my son's extracurricular activities. Like Dr. Michael said, I just graduated with my degree in business, but 5 years ago, when I started this journey, I didn't think it would ever come. Originally, I had started taking classes back in 2005 at my local community college as a traditional courses were, of course, an intro. But I decided to take a short to pace before I finished my degree. After about 9 years, I switching jobs twice. I decided that I wanted to go back to school and finally earn my degree. I applied to Penn State World Campus, began my journey in the spring of 2017 in the Associates program for Business Administration. I had been a manager previously and worked in human resource jobs, and thought that this was a sound path for me to do something similar with me. However, shortly after starting, my work changed requirements for promotions, so I also had to change. So thanks to the advice and recommendations of my advisor, and a lot of hard work nights, I transitioned into the bachelor's program, found a minor that applied to my current, and earned 2 non-credit certifications. Starting over as an adult learner, I spent way many late nights working on homework for the first 2 semesters. I almost quit a few. I know that if I had given up, I wouldn't be where I am today. So thankfully I was finding some tricks that worked for me. Planner was something that I never appreciated during high school. But as an adult, the most important things that I carry. I sat down with my planner at the beginning of every semester, every due date, every discussion posts were due, improve work balance immensely, organized and able to spend more time on my, and also help me with deadlines with work. In the beginning, I was content to keep my head down, maintain my path to my degree. I didn't buy into the whole part. I was just looking to get my degree and get out. However, my classmates had brought up the first student leader, and the hard work that our fellow students, Dr. Adams and Julie, and the rest of the student affairs team put into this conference, just World Campus students. Figured it would be interesting. I could learn some new skills and work with peers, and that would be it. This was amazing. Being surrounded by people just like me, non-traditional students, parents, people working full-time. It made it better. Session topics were relatable, and I still we are cheer sounded when we all first arrived on the first day, compared to how it all felt when we left. It was wonderful, energizing. Why hadn't I gotten involved sooner? After I got home, I need investing in myself and looked for similar opportunities. So joined the student ambassador program, signed up to be Smart Track mentor to help the World Campus students join squad pilot program that took the mentorship program to the next level. Unfortunately, means enrolling in squad were just like me when I and temps, each person has to find their own passion, and it can't be forced. The pilot program ended in spring, but thanks to the students, my peers, Tater Kate, have been using the experience to train new employees at work. I have found others have been more engaged than they were previously in the program. I've also been lucky to be a part of the student advisory board, to allow students to bring up issues, to help our peers engage college experience the best it can be. We have worked with other departments in the university, like learning design, academic advising, to help get a better understanding of their roles in the education and talks and for our own experiences so far to help them tailor the programs to our current students. And it's been an incredibly experience, and I feel like the work we are doing will help the students to feel more engaged through their time here with campus. Because of my time on the advisory board, I was invited facilitating new student orientation for the semester. A lot of the content that we had in the One Line Squad was repurposed to engage the students in NSO. It had been a fantastic experience meeting these new answering, and I really appreciate the opportunity to share my with them. And to end on a labor of love and brotherhood that I was over there. Inspired by the first I Leave Campus, I, along with a group of have been attempting to create the first World Campus. Our journey has been the definition of the word perseverance. Through many challenges, decided to form our own group instead of affiliating with an organization. The service fraternity we are creating, Beta Alpha, seeks our campus communities through actions and to positive students who join. Our goal is to leave a positive impact on fellow students and World Campus as a whole. So my time at World Campus student has been a full experience for me. I believe that I'm a braver person because of it. I appreciate your time and attention, and I sincerely hope that all of you use your time here at World Campus to make the world a better place for you, your families, and your communities. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thanks. You can see, I think, the stories that people tell and how they tell are so important. So I'm going to ask each of you that are graduating today to share your story with those around you, your colleagues, your friends, or family members. There are two things that bind us together. One I've already mentioned. It's the pride we have when we reach your accomplishment. The second thing that binds us together is our appreciation and our admiration for you as an inspiration. Sometimes you don't realize that your journey, your path, your accomplishments might influence, impact, and help others. Maybe not even be in the room when they hear about your story. Or it may have been a story you shared a long time beforehand, or an experience you had. But we all have had experiences where we know the impact that someone's story has had on someone else. So I'm going to ask you to think about sharing that story. And even as I tell you that, I'm going to tell you that we've all done this. When I was an undergraduate student, I had a particularly tough semester, and I was making a decision that would have impacted when I would have graduated, which semester I would have graduated. And I struggled with that decision for a whole host of reasons. I made the decision, and 10 years later, after I'd already been working in industry, got my PhD, and was now a faculty member teaching a first-year engineering course, there was a student who was struggling. And she was really making a tough decision. And so I sat down with her, and I started to talk with her, and I decided to tell her the story that I had experienced 10 years earlier. I watched the worry on her face dissolve. She, you understand, looked at me as a very accomplished person. I'm her faculty member. I'm teaching her class. Would I have ever struggled with anything? Well, of course we all do. That's why it's important. The accomplishment we absolutely must celebrate, and that we're doing today. But the journey we must treasure, and we must give that as a gift to others, so that they know that they can overcome the same challenges, perhaps, that you did, and realize their dreams. It mattered to you, and it will matter to them when you share your story with them. So I encourage you, find the right times to share your story. It will matter a great deal. So, before we get back to some of the mingling and the sharing of stories, let me just add a few extra things. A great deal of gratitude. I want to say thank you to 3 groups of people here today. I want to thank the family and friends who supported the student throughout their journey. Thank you so much. I am sure you were there at every turn with a lot of support, perhaps some happy, certainly encouraging words. Thank you. I want to also thank the faculty and staff who are here today. Thank you for providing rich content and engaging students and providing the support that they needed to realize their dreams. And then finally, I want to thank the staff, the World Campus staff that are here, as well as the staff that are helping serve the food. I really appreciate that you made this event possible for us to get together and to celebrate the accomplishments of these wonderful, marvelous, and new graduates. So, thank you everyone. Please join me in a round of applause. And now a couple of announcements. We, of course, have a lot of things that you can take advantage of in this venue. First of all, the beautiful scenery through the windows behind me, or certainly the stadium. We have a photographer here, Phil working out in the stadium side here, taking some pictures right after these remarks. We also have down at the my far right, we have another station where there is a backdrop that you can have your picture, your family, friends, etc., your classmates. Get their picture taken. It would be great. I do hope that you enjoy the campus. You have a chance to walk around the campus and see some of our beautiful landmarks, the Nittany Lion Shrine or Old Main, or just simply walking across campus as well. And then finally, because this is the holiday season, I just want to make sure that we get a chance to extend our wishes for a happy holiday, a peaceful new year, and really a lot of joy that this season brings this known for. I hope you have safe travels as you return home, and you enjoy this holiday to the very fullest. Congratulations, graduates. Let's continue the celebration.